Hello guys, today we are going to perform our next experiment, that is receiver circuit. The initial steps are same as the transmitter circuit. First of all, a new schematic will be created. After that, next step is to bring all the components of receiver that to be used in the circuit in the schematic screen. For that, same add part tool, and one by one we will search for the components. So here our first component is operational amplifier. The number of that operational amplifier is LM311D. So here it is. Click on it and OK, and place it over here. So you can see it's a 8-pin IC. Next we need a photodiode, that is MBD701. It is a ultra high frequency diode. We are using this because the switching time of this diode is very low. So we need higher rate of switching, or you can say fast switching. For that we are using this diode. Rotate this and place it over here. Next there is some resistance. For that, resistor. So again here we will use RUS. From RUS you can use anyone. Click OK and place it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. In this circuit we need 4 resistance. Another thing we need is a capacitor. Again we are using simple capacitor. Place it over here. So the last component we need in this is a connector, a PCB header that we have used in transmitter also. That is 22232031. It's a general purpose PCB header, so you can use it anywhere. So I am using it here. So we have bring all the components. Our next step is to connect all these components via Net2. So we will fed the supply from here. So we will start connecting from here. This is a positive 5 volt and last one is ground. Center one is for output. So we will connect 5 volt to all the components that need 5 volt. So first of all, this diode, this resistance, the VCC pin of comparator, and this resistor. So next we will connect the ground voltage, same all to all the components that needs ground. For this resistance, pin number 4, and also the emitter pin of voltage comparator. So because we are using this in common emitter form, so we will connect the emitter terminal to the ground and this capacitor. Now rest of the connections are like this diode to this resistance to this, this to this, and this to this. Next we are left with the input connections of op-amp. So the reference voltage should be obtained from here, and the non-inverting terminal should be connected to the output of photodiode. So we have done almost all the connections and left 2 pins open, that is 5 and 6. So this is balance and stop pins. Pin number 5 is used to turn off the DC offset voltage, and pin number 6 is used to turn off the output. So we have left them open. So this is all the circuit for receiver. Our next step is to check the errors. ERC. So here are some warnings that should be here because we don't given any value to the resistance. So we'll give the value to resistance and capacitors. For that, right click, value. So it is 120k. This is 100k, 22k, and 1k. So capacitor is NPF. So we have given all the values. Next we can check again errors. So it's showing VCC is connected to this terminal and ground is connected to this terminal. That's okay for us. So close it and save this schematic. So we are going to save this with the name of receiver. Our next step is to make a board layout for this. Switch to board, create formatting, yes. So we are here with all the components and a black box. So we will move one by one all the components, starting from the IC. So I place it over here, the photodiode over here. Next is our 120k resistance that is connected to photodiode. I'm placing it over here. So next is our 100k resistance. So I'm placing it over here. 1k to here. I will rotate 100k so it can match this connection. Next is 22k, that should be connected accordingly. Next is our capacitor. Rotate until you get satisfied with its position. And last one is our PCB header. So I'm placing it over here, moving IC towards center. So we have arranged all the components, and next is our PCB size. Next step is polygon. Almost all the steps are same. Nothing is different from the transmitter circuit. Just the circuit is different. Left the signal MMT and asked auto router. Continue. Start. So again we are having different paths over here. Just making the path. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can use anyone which is appropriate to you and end job. Again, it's a top view. We need a bottom view for that bottom. So here are the connections on two different layers. Blue one on one layer and black ones are on different layer. That's all about this receiver circuit. Thank you.